Hello. Oh, jeez. Man, I'm all ready, and then like I've got whatever was in my throat. It's just like, no, you're not. Happy Monday, everyone. Last Monday, last day of June 2025. I've had already quite the Monday. If you guys don't notice already, we're like an hour late. Like normally I like to say that I'm live by 10 a.m. PST, and I'm generally live by 10:30. We're off by like an hour today. There was just like a lot of deck lists to go over. I had to record in the morning. There's just a lot that I've been doing and running around with today. It's going to be a busy week. We've got Anime Expo here in LA and also the Dodgers game on Thursday. Gundam's getting its first kind of mini release with the new Star decks. There's just a lot going on. So it's going to be a little bit of a lighter week for One Piece for me and just content in general as we just kind of run around LA for most of it. But I did want to do some Kobie testing today. This is based off of, well, not based off of, this is strictly Mark's list, who was able to get an X2 finish and just could have gotten or bubbled into top 32 for Toulouse this past weekend. So, I think that's one of the better accomplishments I've seen in Kobie for this meta in general. I know a lot of people love the deck and want to try to make it work, and I haven't really had like a long form testing session with it, so that's kind of the idea for that today. So also Sleepy Avocado with the follow, thank you very much, do appreciate it. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday. This might be a bit of a shorter stream today, especially like if I don't enjoy playing Kobie, we might just be done, so that might be there. I've been playing Kobie since release, highly recommend the 7-cost Iron. That does make sense since it is a 0-cost. Honestly, I'm just going to play like probably 5 games with this unranked just to try to get the vibe for the deck. The one card that I noticed in particular that we're running and that we're also like not running in other builds is the 4-cost Hina. This being able to, if this character gets +4 cost with the Dawn Times 1, also being able to put one there seems nice. Also, I kind of want to play Sengoku a little bit too. Just a 7-cost blocker that's able to play a 4-cost. And I think that there are some like better cards for that too. Even if it's just like legitimately Sengoku into brand new, that's kind of like not terrible in my mind. Or even like Sengoku to get like the trash and like recycle. That seems like not terrible. So I might try some of that a little bit. We'll see. We'll see. Also, I'm pretty sure like if we don't want to play Bogard, right? Because Helmeppo is trash one card for your hand, draw 1. Play a sword type character that costs 8 or less other than Helmeppo from your trash, and then which means like this dude. We can also play Hibari, right? But it's this interesting build for all this. So, but yeah, well, I do really want to try this. I do think the Hina is like an interesting choice for it too. Yeah, any character with 7k power or less are being removed. You can place 3 cards. That also like works really well with the blocker. So that might be the one from there. So. Works well as well. Yeah, I think there are like Kobie is like fringe playable. I think it will. I would not be surprised if it got a top 32 finish. It would be it batting up, I think, a little bit, but it's still definitely viable. Yeah, Resonante blocker. Yeah, same for my Judge Stamp Rosies, right? I mean, this is being like a Navy blocker for 2 seems fine. I also don't like if you got nothing to better on 2 Dawn, you just play it out, right? So I think this is interesting. So again, I haven't really played this deck before, so I'm going to make some mistakes. We'll probably play on quick match for a little bit, and then we will, and then maybe if I find a build, or if I'm starting to feel a little bit confident with this deck, then I'll probably play a couple games of ranked. So this will also be probably a shorter stream. I expect more like 3 hours. Also, if I don't like this deck, I'll probably just hard switch to play Nami for the last couple hours too. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. So, hope you guys are having a good weekend. Again, it's going to be probably a lower content week for me, just because I'll be there's a couple things in person that I'm running around with this week, including Anime Expo and the Dodgers game. So no stream on Thursday like we normally do, but tomorrow we're going to be doing it's going to be in the evening or afternoon, but we'll have like a Fusion World like SBO1 testing session with a bunch of decks. I have a table full of Fusion World decks built next to me, so we will be doing that. Wednesday will be Wednesday Night One Piece. Thursday will probably be no stream, and then Friday, assuming I get my Gundam Star decks at Anime Expo, we'll do a I'm going to be doing a testing stream on Friday as well. If not, we'll just do like a SPL one. See you at the Dodgers game. Yeah, I'll be the one in the seats. I'll be the one in the straw hat. Hope you'll find me. Should be pretty easy. Should be pretty easy. But yeah, it's gonna be a wild day. Like, the minimum of what I want to do is wake up like at like 6 a.m., get to Anime Expo, wait outside for like 2 hours, be one of the first in line for the product line for Gundam to get that, hang around for a couple hours, maybe get some food, go to Dodger Stadium, wait outside in the hotness again at like 2 p.m., hopefully get in line to get the ticket and the hat and the One Piece card, and then see how long I last at Dodgers game. And then come home, and then if I have my Gundam Star decks, make a video opening those, and hopefully the collector's edition. This is off meta. They're not. This is off topic for One Piece, but like here, let me bring it up. I knew the Star decks were coming. I was not aware of Quacks. I was aware of Quacks. All right, or however you're supposed to pronounce it. I was not aware of... I think it's under news. Yeah, sunscreen, I know. One, that. Where is it? Anime Expo? Does it say it here? I think it says in here. The resource, I do know that. You can get that. There's a panel. So, right, like it just says that there's the Star decks, but maybe it's under products. It says limited quality, so hopefully I get in that. Where is it? There's a premium set. Maybe it was under news. Maybe I missed it. This official playmat with the EX resource, very nice. Gotta get it for only 43 bucks. If I'm at Card Fest anyways, here it is. I missed it. I totally missed it. This thing, the accessory and card set, it's at Anime Expo. Like, look at how pretty these, I'm not gonna say Dawn, resources are. When are they making the Street Fighter TCG? I think that's part of Universes, which has been a card game for a while. It was mildly known as like the My Hero Academia card game for a while, but yeah, right? Like it looks like the Straw Hat Rainbow Dawn, you know what I mean? Like it's so sick. I did not know those existed, but now I've lost $70 because they do exist. Because like look at like this. Like this shows it off a little bit better in like the full picture. Like beautiful resources. Very, very nice. So I will hopefully be in line for that, and then hopefully my card won't decline. So, how much do you think I have no idea. No idea. As long as it's not like breaking rules or like scalping rules or anything, I'm probably gonna try to get, if they have enough quantities and stuff, I'll probably see if I can just buy leaders off of like guests who don't want them for like $100. I think $100 is like the minimum of what that card's gonna go for. So I think that could be something. Also, Mo, new always watching your vids. Glad you caught a stream. Glad to hear. English anniversary, yeah. There's always, for better or for worse, there's always outlets for pretty cardboard. So, but again, we're gonna test out the Kobie deck just because I haven't really tested it yet. And if it's bad, it was going to be a short stream anyways. But if you guys want any of the deck lists we've been finding and covering over the events, you can find them on my website. Also, there's the deck list table, which has every deck list. This has over 300 deck lists across like 4 different formats in this kind of format that we have. But like, I'm still going. Like, this is halfway through the amount of deck lists we have right now. We just passed halfway. So I've spent a lot of time collecting this data. The least you can do is click on 1 or 2 decks and figure out about it. So there it is. Yeah, I'm still going. Oh, this is a lot. Yeah, there we go. So I've been doing my best to collect that. I've got my own deck list here. And lastly, if you guys need some accessories, we got some dice. We're actually out of the rainbow dice, so thank you guys for buying those out. The summer dice we've got for until September. So we're at like half capacity on those. So hopefully we sell it on those. And we've got some more designs coming in the future. So, anyways, enough of that. If it's bad, play another deck. Yeah, I'll probably play some Nami if I haven't, because I haven't played Nami in a little bit. I played a lot of Marco, and then I played a little bit off stream, and then I got queued into Buggy and Teach for like 5 games in a row. I'm like, all right, this deck might not be good. Like those matchups are tough. And sincerely, you know, Jake's in the comments here. Jake, all right, Buggy real deck or no? You've been one of the most public people I've seen to dislike the deck. I'm not saying you hate the deck, but you definitely did not think it was going to be meta. Where do you think it sits right now? Where do you think it sits right now, Jake? I'm curious. I'm curious what you currently think about the deck. Buggy is a good matchup. I've had issues with it, so maybe I'm playing it wrong, but I have issues with it from the builds of Marco I've been playing. It's very similar placement to Green Yellow Law. I think that's fair. I do think that there are more people on average playing that compared to Green Yellow Law. You like dunking on it? Most people do. I think that's fair. It's the same as like people dunking on the Usopp deck, even though it like topped a lot of events. I do think, like, I would say I probably overhyped it a little bit from where I thought it was going to be to where it is, but it's a real deck. And I think that as long as people respect it as like a real deck in this meta, especially like like if Betty is going to continue to be like, sincerely, I'm like not outrageously like joking when I say Betty's probably the best deck in this format, right? Buggy has topped every regional that we've ever had for this format. Like legitimately every regional has had at least one Buggy in the top cut, right? Like look. Look. Buggy, and then my own unofficial event, right? Like it's topped every event, right? So it can't be bad. Just grab some of those summer dice, looked amazing. Well, thank you very much. If you ordered them before stream started, I just dropped off a bunch of packages, so if not, let me check if someone ordered. All right, you just ordered them. They'll be out tomorrow, hopefully. But thank you very much. Yeah, Betty's won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 regionals. 6 regionals out of the. I have 8. I know that there were 9. There was one that would happen in Chile. I don't know the deck list, but I know that Betty got second and Green Purple got first. But that was just Swiss with no top cut. So like sincerely, Betty won all 3 of these events. I think it won Sydney. It definitely won Amsterdam, so 4. And then I think it also won every European event that's ever happened in this format. Betty has won. Right? Like that's a bold thing to say. Like it's crazy how good this deck has been. But I would say in this format compared to a lot of others, we've had a lot more top cut scenarios. Like in the English format in North America, generally we only have Swiss with no top cut. And so that's been weird, but obviously top cut with Betty in like Europe has been crazy. Let's see. Now go Kobe. All right. We'll play some games. All right. My apologies. Thank you for letting me yap for a little bit. We'll play games. We'll play some Kobie games. We'll play like 5 games. If there's any changes I want to do or like alternate cards, we'll try it. Otherwise, if I don't like how the deck works, I will just I'll probably play some Nami. All right. Do we want to go first or second? I think we want to go second, right? Sure. I really do not know. I mean, this looks fine, right? I mean, we need our on plays, but if we don't, like we still have like 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this any? Let's just grab a 2K. We want Kobie in the trash. Worst matchup? Alright, well, no worries. Otherwise, I'd be playing Marco, and it'd still be my worst matchup. Also, they play Black Spiral, our Black Hole. I don't remember. I think this is like the fan name for it. I don't remember the real name. You flex your tokens at locals. Make sure to, if you want to, remove the plastic film from it. All right, they don't have a removal card in there, right? Woo! Cool. Is it Black Vortex, right? Vortex instead of Spiral, which makes sense. Anji, good morning. Happy Monday. Hope you're having a good one. I don't think this deck... I'm not convinced that Kobie can win, but I would not be surprised if a Kobie went X1. It really depends, like... Sincerely, I think Betty's getting more and more popular, especially since it's been proven that the deck can win a lot of money, right? So I think that's something that has that's going for it. If the opponent is good, yeah, that is, you know, that is a good point. If the opponent's good, that does make it a little bit tougher, huh? Oh, they're letting me use my effect? There's no way. All right. So I think we deploy this. We trash anything, right? You trash one card from your hand to draw one and play one sword type with cost of 8. I want to play this, I think, next turn anyways. So I don't want to trash that, so I will trash instead, I suppose, the brand new from my hand. Then I'll play this. And then this is this. Unplay up to one of your characters can attack one of your opponent's active characters this turn, so I'll choose this. I'll attack here, use the card effect, putting those to the bottom to make that a 6k. And then we'll go 6, 6, 7. This just puts events to the bottom, which, I mean, can help make this deck, like, worse, I guess, technically. And we have no cards in our trash for Hina's effect, which is fine. I'm going to go 7 here. Just... Oh, yeah, we can't. This can't attack there, yeah. That's fine. Alright, they just happen to have 3 2Ks in their hand. No big deal. Make this a 2 cost. No, sorry, 1 cost, so then you can play Dock Q. Get rid of it. Yeah, that's fine. I don't have... Yeah, I don't have any cards in my trash, so there it is, because I've been kind of greedy with it. I think I do want to save this, so... 2 and... 2? Alright, I don't care about active characters. I mean, we can just play this out for 8. Just attack in anyways. No, best play is just to play this for 8. This can just attack into this. 2 of these. they're going to 9 Dawn next turn. I don't think we need to use Hina effect. Maybe we should have. They used so many 2Ks earlier, right? Alright, we'll get rid of the dock queue just because. And then they get another card, but I think that's fine. This build doesn't have the 4-drop cruise on. Why not attack Helmeppo into Von Augur? Yeah, it's only... Yeah, it has to be that one. She does take away, but yeah, being like a 6K helps a lot, I think. I don't know. Von Augur again. I do think like the thing about Hina though is that if you put a Dawn underneath it, you can make it like a lot of decks just can't interact with an 8 cost, which makes it really nice. You do get rid of like removal protection because you get less cards in your trash, but all right. Oh man, 3 1Ks. Okay. Let's try again. Let's try another game. I do think like again like we're just playing the list that got top 32. I have little claim for this build specifically, like a little like interaction of actually building this, right? I'm down to test more of it. It's just like this is me just like learning a deck which from a build that has had success. You know what I mean? That's kind of the idea. All right. We're going first. We have none of our search cards. We do have like Helmeppo, Kobie, but I think having the search cards are just better. Yeah. We'll start with Peacock for 1. Yo. I kind of like Hina, like actually. I know we just like made fun of the card, but like, all right. Oh, 2 black Navy cards? I did not read that correctly. I guess Hina. All right, yeah, because we kind of need that combo. And that was on me. All right. Don't Tempest kick my Peacock. Please don't do it. Please. All right, they're good. I do not know. All right. Yeah, I guess we just take it. All right, this is kind of like a weird spot. Because, like, I might just play this as blocker. Because I can't interact with this card, right? This has a when attacking effect. And this can only attack characters the same turn that they are played. So, like, there's like a mismatch of what we can do right now, right? Like, we could play this out early. Also, if you're leader, I mean, because we have like no way to actively protect cards right now. I mean, okay, actually, can this give it to leaders? No. All right, it's this is going to look weird, but I think the best play is to play out Hibari. We give the boost to Hibari even though it can't attack this turn, and then we at least have protection over it. You know what I mean? So yeah, if they try to remove this, then we can just protect it. Alright, we can use one additional 2k. Next turn we get to do the Kobie combo too, but we need to have more cards in the trash. So I guess an additional 2k. Maybe that was superfluous. Well, this protects both of them, right? Yeah. Cool. Alright. Let me sequence this correctly. So we play this for 6. We trash the Kobie. Draw a card. We play out the Kobie. Koby says, up to one of your other characters can attack, or one of your characters can attack active cards this turn, which is great. This also, you can return 2 cards to give something the boost, which is also great. What else do we have? We also have Kobie. This character gains plus 1,000. Then if your leader has Navy type, up to one of your leaders can attack active characters this turn. And then this can also attack into anything as well. So I think the character that has to attack active characters is this one. We'll start with this attack. Use card action. Put these 2 here to give this the boost. We got it. All right. This gets plus 1,000 power, and then we can attack here. Give the active power to our... Yeah, this can attack... yeah, it has to be leader. Yeah, this can attack active characters. We might have missequenced that. We might have needed to attack Helmeppo first. Alright. We'll go 6,000 here. And then we'll play Helmeppo, and then we'll trash Rosie and Bogard to draw 3, and then we have 3 at the end, our trash at the end. No, we don't. We need one more card there, so that was maybe a mistake. So we didn't lose it because we don't have protection right now. But we can, like, use this to get it. I forgot that goes bottom deck, not top deck. Oh, okay, well, they're giving me the resources for free, so I guess doll. Okay. Interesting. Let's start with this. Kobie's pretty dang good. Yeah, it has to be this. 1, 2. Alright, this becomes 7,000. This is working pretty good. 2k, 1k? Oh, 1k, 1k, 1k. Brutal. And then 6,000. And then we still have protection on everything that's not named Kobie. And we should be okay. I do appreciate the gameplay with this deck where like trash is like really a resource. X-Drake might be better. I don't know. Let's Sengoku be online more often. That's true. This deck's running, the build we're playing right now is running 0 copies of it. But like, what's their best? I mean, they can, okay. Sure. All right. Give it the 2K. And then if they try to remove this, we can just use leader effect. You know what? You got the 2 Sengokus. That just refuels our Kobie effect. Alright. So this says... And then one of your leaders can attack active characters for the turn. So I guess we'll start with this into here. Choose this. Okay. I mean, that makes it super easy. Yeah, GG. Okay, no GG, that's fine. Yeah. Not playing 4-drop Kuzan, yeah. Yeah. I am like tempted to play like the new 7-drop Teach. I think that card could be really good in the deck too. Just because like it lets you recycle. No 7-cost Ein in this deck. Again, this is not my build, so you can't make fun of me yet. All right, you can't judge me yet, at least. One second. We are. All right. I'm not sure why it's taking so long to find games. Does Kobie crush Blue Yellow Nami? A little bit. Yeah, new Teach seems interesting. Yeah, I think like of the cards the new cards that we have access to play with, right? Right. I do like the idea of Hina. It might be one of the first cards we trash. I also do just want to play Sengoku at a couple copies, since that card being able to like generate value seems good. Just like a 7-cost blocker that we also just happen to have protection over seems like a strong contender in this format. I'd have to re-look at like the packages that we have for Navy, and also like what other additional like 2Ks we can have. How does Gravity Blade? You activate Gravity Blade, you choose 2 targets, and then I have a chance to activate Kobie's effect, and if I do, I can use that and it'll protect the instance of removal. So in this game, if you try to remove more than 1 copy of a card, you can cancel out that ability. Yeah, Kuzan, Jack. Oh, okay, Arlong. We like going second, right? Even though this deck likes to go first. We have I'm the man who becoming. This one's a little greedy, but I'll be fine. Not worried. Despite everything. Yeah, Arlong. Uh-oh. Also, you guys mind if I eat breakfast at 12:10 PST time I'm gonna eat some breakfast. I generally try to not eat on stream, but it's been a really busy day. So my apologies. All right. I think a 2K is actually what I would prefer right now. Play this little one drop. Yes. Thank you. I'll try to be discreet. If it's like too loud, let me know. I will do my best to not. Oh, they did actually use the effect. That's crazy. Why didn't they use the effect? Wow to me. Should do a mukbang? Unlikely. Does Popeyes know? It's a bagel place down the street from me here in North Hollywood. Promo's releasing, I think, in September. Thoughts on Lim? How do I say it? I don't not believe in it. I think I've been known for like under believing in that deck, but it would not be a deck that I would be comfortable playing in a regional setting personally. I think the deck is fine, but like not. Have a black navy character that's not itself, so it's only helmet blue. So if they get rid of this card, we're in trouble. Law. I might be too control heavy on this one, but we'll see. Okay. It's not. Okay. That's fair. What can we draw that's worth it? I just want another blocker that... I mean, we know the card there is, like, what it is. This leader... We can't attack with our leader this turn. Let's just roll for it. That's probably pretty good. I know there's a toucan hand. Do I give them more life, or do I, like, pseudo put them down to 0? I guess we just put them down to 0. It can't attack, but it can attack active. Wait, does that override it? No. No, don't have a way to rest a blocker. That'd be pretty brutal. Safety block what we can. We'll resolve that. And then Hody doesn't win the game. Yeah, they could have won. Yeah, GG. Should have started with the Hody. Because, yeah, that being able to rest the blocker actively like is just better. See you again. Okay. That's not intimidating. GG. All right. The ever-present Arlong matchup. Very strong for us. Very strong. Just nice. All right. If we play 2 more games, I'll probably play some ranked games. Hey, sincerely, and I mean, you guys should, most people who are here already know this, but sincerely, with this being the last day of June, I've sincerely noticed like a real uptick in like views and viewership, and I just want to say like I really appreciate it. You watching this live, you watching this as a replay afterwards, it just helps a lot, and I'm really committed to just making the best content that I can a lot of the time. I really do support these games, and a lot of it is just, it is sincerely a full-time job. I know that a lot of what you guys see publicly is just like me streaming on Twitch and YouTube and just being like mediocre at the game, but there's a lot of work going into just keeping the website as up to date as possible. It's going to be a busy month with trying to add Gundam to the rotation too, and I've just gotten like a lot of good feedback, and I really do want to just make all this as best as I can. So June is historically the worst month of the year for me, and it has been for the last 2 years, but this has been like the best month I've ever done making content, and I would not be able to do that without you guys and all the support. So I hope you guys know that I really do appreciate it, and if there's anything that you guys need or any feedback, I'm really open to it. This is sincere, like what I do on the full time, and again, like I know that publicly it just looks like I played games, but like even the video that I made this morning, part of the reason I was late because that took between like finding games on Twitter or finding deck lists on Twitter for tool loose or just everything, like that video took 5-6 hours to make, including like updating the website and getting all that information as concise as I can. So I just hope you guys know that I appreciate it right back, and I really do see it. So thank you guys for all the support on however you can, and I hope we can continue doing this for it. This last month, May, was like 3 years of doing it full time, so this is now month 37, and there it is. The draw hand feature of my site hates me. Okay, I'll try to code that differently. So I do appreciate it. And so I like to be. July might be a slow month for One Piece with combination of two things. One, there's not a lot of events this month officially. I might try to do like a larger event. If I end up with extra copies of any of the green and purple Luffy, I would definitely love to run an event with those as prizing for like top 4 or something. So that will likely happen if that happens. But so be on the lookout. I'll make sure to, I don't know why this is taking so long to find a game, but I guess it works out for that. But also, there is for Gundam. For Gundam, is going to take a good amount of ramp up time. The fact that that's fully releasing at the end of the month. I'm also going to be at Gen Con. I'm going to be playing Fusion World Gundam and and One Piece, and X2 dropping all 3 of them. But that's on the horizon too. So yeah, Friday, as long as I get starter decks, and I mean honestly, even if I don't, I have a proxy printer. I'll likely do like a stream Friday, like afternoon, and to just do some games, just with the starter decks in mind. Question for you guys: would you guys rather do just starter deck games right out of the box, or starter deck games where I try to make the best deck with the consideration of any card in those starter decks at 4 copies? So I'll likely, if as long as I get like 2 copies of the starter decks, I can definitely do that. But I'm curious what you guys are thinking. Having a Kobie and Helmeppo probably good enough to start. I haven't played against Jinbei like ever. All right. Yo. I think it has to be Hina. I don't really know, to be honest. I'll probably have like a better idea when I play a little bit more, to kind of find what the weak points for this deck are. We don't. It doesn't seem like we have like a lot of counter power a lot of the time. So there's that. You found 2 Blackbeard star decks. Nice. New star deck tournament. I'll likely do like a GDO1. Oh, that was like the best top deck we could ask for. I'll likely do a tournament moving forward. I guess we should have played brand new first in case we saw the 1-cost event, which we'll definitely see now, and or the. I mean, we're not doing like we can use those next turn for Hina. But I'll probably do like a GDO1 like proxy tournament. I don't know what my okay, all right, unless they needed that in their trash for some reason. Yeah. But I do expect to have a as long as I get like a case, I'll probably have half of it for my own allocation because I will be playing at Gen Con, so I need actual decks for those. But then after that, I'll likely just need some. All right, leader can't attack for the turn. That's fine, I think. All right, play this, discarding 1 and 2 to draw those. Some more search cards. This is kind of weird, but I think what we're gonna do is we choose this, and then like big 5,000 from brand new. You ain't ready. They're not ready. Oh, they do. They are ready. They have Arlong. Next turn we can do Helmeppo, and we don't even have to trash the Kobie for it. We should have put it here. Oh well. Okay. Interesting. I mean, we can do... I'm going to deploy this. I'm going to trash this. We already have one in there. This card can attack active cards. We'll attack there to there. We'll go 10 here. Use the card effect. Get rid of, I guess, 1 and 2. Give it to this guy. All right, and then we can go 6 to 6. When they save that one. All right. LR is the max base rarity, so there might not be secret rares. Interesting. That's fine. Unfortunate, but fine. We can get rid of 1K from our hand. Probably Sengoku. Sengoku's hard to resolve late game. Interesting. Alright. I mean... I don't think we have like a great way to interact with this board. I mean, I think we just do play Kobie. This can attack active. We attack here. They'll block it. 1 and 2. I think they're just making sure how it works. Oh, 10 and 7 lead. All right. Next turn we could use like Helmeppo into Hibari if we want to. I'm gonna say it's likely brand new that we don't need. Oh my. That can't be right. Alright, play this, trash this, we'll play this. Something gives -2 for the turn, I suppose. This? This can attack characters. Here for that one. Most bricked hand ever. Brutal. Just attack here. Attack there. Use horn action. 1, 2. There. And then just, you know what? I'm crazy, but we'll just go. I don't feel like this 1K is really doing much. Sure. Oh, we got 2K out of their hand? That's pretty nice. Because they could play like Kobie or something, and I feel like we still lose the card. Especially with like Cammy out there to get rid of a Ripper. See? See? Eggman knows. You got it. Good job, Cammy. We can do 1, and then if they go 9 to 9, we can 2K out. That's too bad. Yeah, GG. No GG, that's too bad. No GG. Rough. Alright, I've been wanting to try this 7-cost Sengoku, sincerely. I really want to play it. I haven't played it yet. Helmeppo should have the character stick. I don't know about that. That seems like a little expensive. Seems like a little expensive. We're 4-0 with this deck. We're just doing quick match, right? So it's not like ranked games, but like I'll probably do ranked games after this. And throw away my perfect ranked. No, I'm not. All right, Yamato. We're going second. I mean, we have Sengoku Ripper. That seems pretty good. Characters Navy type that character. Okay, I need to use that effect more often, I think. Do we want Ripper or do we want? We can use Peacock next turn. This just kind of forces them to. So I don't mind like giving them a 2K. Yeah, 2K is fine. Yeah. We got Helmeppo, which we can play next turn. Let's do 7 at lead. All right. I'm guessing they put Kiko Nojo there, and they were expecting a 6k to hit, and or for me to not attack as big as I did. All right, Momo, putting Hiyori back. I think I'm just going to block with Ripper because I do need the space next turn anyways. We'll play this out. We'll trash this to play out this. This can attack active cards. We'll use this to give it to that. 10,000 there. Use the effect 1 and 2. Make that a 6k. If they want to, but I'm hoping that they don't. Nice, and then just big 6. I do need to start kind of taking a little bit of damage, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Yamato. Got Kikonojo. Cool. Cool. Targets are Hinas and Kuzan. Yeah, like if you're playing Sengoku, I will agree. There's not like a lot of like fantastic targets. Probably should have started with that, huh? Maybe. Let's see what we find from here first. I think we do want this. This actually lets us do this. Enemy character. It's -2 for the turn. And then this we can go here. This can attack active cards. Do. We'll go 7 here. And then hopefully find Kobe. This just finds us any card. I guess we'll get Peacock. Because that can find us 8-drop Kobe. We've only found one, I think, this game. So it's likely that we'll find another one soon. I mean, I can save this, but I think that's fine. If they attack into face, I'll likely just let it happen. If they attack into Helmeppo, I'll get out of it. Yeah, I think this is about time we go down to 2. Alright. Honestly, Sengoku might be the better filter card. Let's start with this. We know this is happening. Really? And if I do this? And I guess let's start with this. We found the Kobie. I don't think I'm playing Hina anymore. I mean, I guess that's not how that works. We can go... I think it's like better to just attack into Kiko Nojo, even if they heal. Just to get the body off the board. If I'm being honest. Yeah, probably. This card can attack active. We'll go here, use card action. 1, 2. Alright, we'll go 7. Triggered that, but okay. That card is like why we got rid of the Ezo too, because they need a 3 cost or higher. Alright. We're looking okay. I mean, technically they can like... They can go for game with leader attack and then like their rush card. Sure. But I don't know how successful that's going to be. A little bit stinkier, but not incredibly so. Because it's just a 2k, 1k for us, which is actually pretty easy to get out of. Yeah, 2k, 1k. And they need to put the 2 Dawn on Ezo, which they still can, but this is just like an 8k attack, which if they do it into... I think we still save this, and then they can use leader effect to put 2 there. All right. This is an 8k, right? Let's go here. Use card action 1, 2. This is now a 6,000. Do another 9. Let's do baby swings. All right, I mean, I can go like 4 and I can go 4 and just go 5. 7k. I guess we should have played Peacock first and give it the boost. But that's fine. This finds any Navy card, so we can get another 2k. And then we can play this over here. If they Hody, we might lose, but like then we also... We're a 6k leader, right? If they Hody, I think we win. Oh, if you play a card, yeah, that's fair. That's a good point. That's very fair. Your Ezo rest blocker. Yeah, no, that's a good tech. That is really good. Because that does prevent. That makes it, makes it obviously easier to play home Epo. Which I mean, when we play it on curve, it's hard to do. Oh, they still can't count. That is so unfortunate. Brutal. Conceding in 3, 2. Oh, they had this the entire time. Why did they do that? Okay. Could have at least pressured a 1K out of hand. I mean, you can get the... How many cards are we in? 11. Yeah, we're just over. We were super fine. I will protect that. It's crazy. Yeah, GG. GG. All right. We're playing quick play. We're not playing ranked right now. So we'll go to ranked. We'll get humbled very quickly. But at least I know that I can seemingly pilot this deck enough to not lose. Host. No, this one. This one. All right. X2 drop incoming. I don't think there's really much of a reason to change a lot of cards in this deck. So far, like, the build has felt good. The only cards I would consider playing, one, I think like Doll can be like a really good like removal against some decks. I do kind of miss Borsalino. Right? Maybe better than Rosinante. I mean, Rosinante is a black navy card, so that's better for like Sengoku discards. But I do think Borso being able to help you like activate Hibari effect can be better. So that's like a niche thing. I'm trying to think if there's any other like just good 2Ks. Bogart I've never really had a reason to get out of my hand. I also think like the red 1-drop 2K, I haven't never had a reason to play this card. I mean there are some like weird turns where you could play this card, but it's not outrageously stronger in my mind. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think Virgo might just be better. X-Drake. Sure, just like the red one, right? Alright, this deck likes to go... I like to go second against this deck a lot of the time. This is a really good starting hand. Alright, cool. We still haven't found our Kobie, but JLHF. All right. Slow down. Is finding Kobie important enough right now? Probably. Because otherwise we can just play Hina, and then we get like extra turn every turn. I think we need to play Peacock. Alright, I guess that's good that we did. Because we still haven't found Kobie. Thank goodness. Alright. It just took forever. But we did it. Just casually searching a million cards in our deck. Oh, that was not meant for that one. That's okay. That's fine. Yep. All right. Trashing this. Playing this. Over, I guess, this. This can attack active. Okay, they really wanted that Zora around, so they got it. Another Lucy. Yep. Yep. Hibari's actually kind of good here. Alright, I do kind of want to find... Alright, so there, again, we have a couple plays here. It's probably Hibari, right? Oh, but we can... Okay, we can do the fun play. We can Helmeppo into Hibari, which is just better, because Hibari surviving we don't really care about that much. Because of that, let's play this for one. No, we can keep this in hand. Then we can put it on drop blocker, right? Play Ripper over revive Kobie. I don't think we had that. I think playing just to get like more non-counter cards out of our hand and get more cycle. I think the better play is to just go here, trash Hibari, play out Hibari. Give the minus 2k to that. We'll attack there. This can attack active cards. All right. Now do you want to do 7k? And I mean, they can just giant it, right? I'm playing on ranked right now, yeah. I have a 2k in hand, but whatever. Well, they have to giant still? Okay, that was super worth. That was the right call. Curry is kind of nasty. Do we have a Hibari in there? No, that might have been a mistake. Kobie's very good here. Ripper is probably your best card, right? Or just a 2k. Probably just Ripper. Give that the plus 1k. Currently this is 10 to 8. Gonna be close. We're a 6K leader right now. Oh, I did it. I over-countered. I forgot that was a 2K. Whoops. Don't read into it. All right. We're in trouble. All right, GG. All right. I didn't mean to BM. I did BM a little bit, but not on purpose. I just 15 plus search and I barely found Kobie. I know. Brutal. I think Hina probably shouldn't be a 4 of, but it might be a fun 2 of in the deck. Oh, I pressed the wrong buttons. Someone stop me. I think I'd probably do like 2 Hinas and then like maybe yeah, I'd probably switch it up a little bit. It's needed for blue. I do believe that. I do understand that because like it just makes it really easy for you to make 6K attacks, and also like the fact that you can make Hina an 8K means that they don't really have a way to interact with it. All right, apparently this matchup's in our favor, which I can kind of believe because we're doing a lot of attacking and such. So I can see this being in our favor too. So we'll see. And with the GLHF. All right, we're going first, and we have our going first card. So, I think we're good to keep. Our going first card is this card. And I think, I mean, next turn we want to play these two. I think we can just get rid of these two kind of confidently. Yeah. And then we have Helmeppo. Overall attacking consistency for searchers, sure. No, we should never attack into them, but surely this is not a mistake, right? Surely they're not going to play out a copy of Limburg right here. Okay, cool. Honestly, 2K, and then blocker and pass. I have no way to interact with that into whatever. Okay, it's just Limburg. Because I know this is going to do that, I am just going to block here. I think that's pretty fair. Here. Yep. And then Helmeppo into Kobie wins me a lot of games next turn. Like they can like minus the Hina, I guess. But yeah, a lot of games. Helmeppo's a sick card. For sure. Alright. Don't tell me you got like the double Karasu. That'd be kind of mean. I guess we do have the protection. We had the protection with Ripper. How many cards do we have in the trash? Double Karasu's like illegal. Why would you do that? That's so mean. Why would you do this to me? Yeah. Surprise. I can't block any of these. Cool. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Very strong. All right. I think sincerely we have to just use this. Trashing this. Play out this. Make it this. Attack here. Use card action 1, 2. This one. This can attack into 7k into here. Brutal. I cannot block that. I think I can get out of that one. The last attack is a 9k, right? 7, 8, or 7, 8, 9, 10. They're 2 9Ks anyways. Oof. I mean, crazy. They got double 2K. Would have been too much if Helmeppo didn't bottom deck. Probably. I did see people say that they wanted it banned, and I get it. Also, Rob with the 1 month subscription at tier 1. Thank you very much. I'm sorry I missed it. I was too invested in this Betty game to really take advantage of it. But thank you very much. Thank you very, very much, Rob. Hope you're having a good one. Yeah. Should I have gone for game? I don't think so. 6, 7, 8, 9 on 6 Donna would have been crazy. Yeah. I don't attack with 7. Don't attach hold onto one character. Yeah, the double Karasu was dumb. I do think, like, here's like the weirdest thing about all of this. Here's like the weirdest thing, right? Betty's not like a deck that just showed up, right? Betty's been around for almost a year and a half, about a year and a half, almost 2 years. 2 years in what, December? So like it is like, I mean, like Karasu, right? It's a card from OP11. We're in 11. That's like half the game ago this card came out. I think that the card is really strong and it does lead to like a lot of like kind of rough scenarios, but it's been weird because like even like OP09, OP10, like Betty was really ungood for a long time because Rob Lucci and Doflamingo really kept the matchups in check, right? No one says GG. I know Betty players. It's all right. It's understood, right? They just need to get to the next game already, right? If they play for more than 15 minutes, like what are they doing, right? They need to get to the next game. But I just don't. I would say like personally, it's just unfun for me. For like I don't personally like the Betty matchup, but that doesn't mean it shouldn't exist. I will say nothing would probably be more frustrating for me to be. I don't go to many events, right? To at least play in it, like. For example, I'm going to go to Gen Con. If I go all the way to Gen Con, if I spend an entire week where I could be making content or I could be relaxing and spending all of this time and money and then just go, you know, game 1 Betty in 5 minutes, I'm X1 already, like that's rough, right? He did say GG earlier? Did he? He did. All right. He was good. He's good. Okay, my bad. We have had a string of people not saying GG. Mad Mab is not one of them. My apologies, Mad Mab. You are an honorable Betty player. I'm not trying to be salty. My apologies. My apologies on that one. I was in the wrong. I was wrong. Typical Kobe player over here, being in the wrong. Yeah. So this is something I've noticed. So guess what? I do have, I wouldn't say like a troll account, but I have like an account where so the Eggman stuff is like really device centered. So it knows that if I'm playing on this device, that it's me, and so that's why I get my fancy stuff. If I'm not playing on this computer specifically, it's kind of like Eggcognito mode. Like, people don't see me. So I specifically notice, like, people are usually pretty, like, nice when I say GLHF or stuff like that. If it's not, like, my main account, people don't care at all, right? Right? Like, there's no one, like, no one's like saying GG, no one's saying GLHF. There's no interaction at all. Like with me on my main account, as like, since I use like I have like my fancy sleeves and stuff, people can tell that I'm like not a nobody. People generally like a little bit more talkative, but like when I'm on my like my sneak account, like people do not care. It's so funny. That's what happened to you at Vegas about game 1 Betty lost in 5 minutes. Yeah. Betty's popular now because of good matchups, and I said this earlier on my tier list. Someone made a comment about it where I said that Betty was anti-meta, and mostly because like it was really good against the decks that were predominantly in the meta, but I think that it has now eclipsed it. I think Betty has now been so popular that it is the meta deck, right? I think that's fair. Would you? Okay, I'm curious what your guys' take. Would it be off base to say that at the beginning of this format that Betty was an anti-meta deck? Is that a fair take or not? Because I'm curious, because I know like words mean different things to different people. But the only reason like Betty was good in this format was because the decks that were actually popular had a bad matchup into it. And gone again, OP12. What, is Zoro keeping it at bay? Yeah, at the beginning, sure. Yeah, I think like with this weekend's results, you can firmly say that it is in the meta. All right, we're going second. All right, we're going first, which stinks. Lucci's still just good. Lucci's really good against. I think my biggest issue with the deck is it's really polarizing for its matchups, and the fact that your 10-drop boss monster isn't searchable is a big issue. We'll keep this. Probably that one. Yeah, I know one event in the East for sure. 10 Drop Kuzan is searchable, but just like off of like simply the music song. Anything else it's not, which kind of tough. This matchup can be so bad. 8 Drop Kobie. We need another card in our trash, so we'll put it there. So it'll be 6 and 6. That's probably fair. Or no, 7 and then, alright. 2 7s are fine. I don't want to play 1 drop Ripper, yeah. Yeah, after this they have to kind of start using their leader effect. And the protection from like Doc Q removal is actually very nice too. Is it fun to play? Teach. Some people have fun. I won't claim that I'm one of them though. But some people. That card gets no use. Sure. Ooh, another Kobie. Surely they know how the effect of my leader works, right? Huh. 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 I guess not. I guess they don't. I think the protection on Helmeppo is just more important. Who do we want to attack into? Von Augur or... I think Von Augur is actually probably the scarier card. I don't care about being a 6k leader right now. Cool. Go to 10 Dawn next turn. Crazy. Oh yeah, we don't have our leader effect. That's funny. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. Well, in that case. Cornelius. What? What's your problem? Brr. Brr, he says. This ball, brr. Brr. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. AJ, happy Monday. Oh, yeah? Hit him with the brr. Hit him with the brr. Oh, yeah? Dang. Yeah, GG. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, they simply cannot remove... I mean, can they actually... Wait, hold up. -3. Okay, I think they had like a bit of a. I think they got their numbers wrong because Kobie actually doesn't have any protection. I think they could have like used -3 and stronger to get rid of this Kobie, right? -3, -2. No, they couldn't have. No, it'd be really expensive, but it'd be -3, -2, and then they could attack like Teach into there, but then like that's just a lot. It's just a lot. I mean, I guess they can also Von Augur off Kuzan. They could do like something funny where they like double -3 and then get rid of this active one, and then they'd have. They can't really attack with this card, right? So they'd have to put everything on Teach, and so it'd be like, yeah, which means we'd be able to protect it. Yeah. Because is there like a cost-effective way to do it outside of that? Not really, right? He could clean both. How? -2, -3, -3. I don't know if he could. Maybe if he had Tempest Kick. One of them he could get rid of by an effect, but I don't know if he had enough to attack over it. Because he'd have to attack with specifically Teach 10 drop to have a chance, and then I can just go 15 per game, right? He has Laboon, so what? -4, -3 there gets rid of this one. And then they got a Hail Mary and put 6 on here to attack into a 9, and I have 2k, 2k to get out of it. Right? No, he doesn't have. What am I missing then? What's the missing link? Kobie doesn't save Kobie. No, it has to be 7k or less. And its original power is 7k or less. Laboon Finger Pistol, yeah, that gets rid of a 9. And then Von Augur and... Oh, guess what? It'd be Von Augur... Like, they'd have to use every card in their hand. Stronger... Okay, yeah, you're right. You are right. That would be enough. But then, like... I guess what? We just attack 15 with Leader, and then like if they don't find another blocker, we still win. But that is right. Like that is right. And like we have Kobie off the top. Yeah, because I don't think they can do anything about 15. I mean, then they can start going for game, kind of. Because they would have... They'd have to use 1, 2, essentially 3 cards from their hand, right? And then they'd be left with Black Hole, Kuzan, and I guess a 2K, and they discard either Kuzan, so they'd have a 2K and a blank card. So I would probably, I mean, we'd swing 14 or 15 if I'm feeling spicy, and then if they don't find another blocker, we win. And even if they do, like next turn we get another Kobie. But yeah. They could search with Lafitte. You're right. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's very fair. You're right. Yeah. I wouldn't say easily. Easily is not the word I would use. I would maybe use the word narrowly. But I think the reason they disconnected was because they thought that I had protection, which I do not. Which I do not have with these. He would barely make it. Yeah. It'd be narrowly, I think is the correct word for the situation. Narrowly. Alright. But yeah, I think Kobie not being able to protect Kobie is fair, but it's narrowly removing it. because Finger Pistol needs a -4, which you can get from Laboon and then Stronger. Yeah, with Stronger, that's all 9. That's all 10 Dawn. So you have no other plays after that besides just like a 1k to lead or 5k to lead, and we're a 6k, so it doesn't even matter. So they'd spend their entire turn and like 3 cards in hand doing it, and then we get to the spot we're at. Right. Apparently, if we go second, this matchup's really great, but they took that away from us. So we have Searcher. Another Sengoku, sure. All right. I know it's a 2K, but whatever. Okay. I mean, sure, we put 7 cards into our trash, but we haven't found a single copy of Helmeppo or the other one. Surely we'll find it now. Okay, we kind of did. Let's see what this gets. All right, we're gonna find Helmeppo, right? We're gonna find Helmeppo, right? It'll cost of 2 more Kobies in there. All right, just casually 14 cards in our trash right now. Don't worry about it. Sanji Pudding, wow, crazy. All right. So we can use Helmeppo. Do we want to use it with Hibari? Because that gives us -2k, and then I think like still like we'll have things to play with Hibari later. I think. So I think we're just better off doing. Start with this little baby swing. Dang, they didn't fall for it. Right over here. This card can attack active cards. 1 and 2. We're also a 6k leader. Hibari next turn has a lot of potential to be good. Okay, that sucks. $1K. $2K. Alright, I would like to find a Helmeppo. Thank you. Thank you for your service, Safari. This thing can attack active cards. We'll go there. This one becomes a 6k. This card can attack here, right? This card can attack here, right? You want to 7 Dawn, right? We can play, sure. We got Giant, that's cool. Sure. Two. One. Two. That's too bad. Could we have done bigger numbers? Yeah. But I think 8 first was good. And then maybe we should have done... I mean, what are our better numbers, I guess? We should have done bigger on the second swing. I think we probably goofed a little bit because they had... They did that and then 2K, 1K. So their hand was 2, 2, 1, 1. And then they... Let's say this drew them a 2K because it's top 3. So they're 6K leader with... At start, 8, 9, 10, they could get to 12. So with 7 and 5 across 9 Dawn is 21. So we would have been able to go 10 and 11, and they had the counter for that anyways. Yeah. With 10 and 11, they could get out of it, because they could get out of a 12 with the cards in their hand. But I feel like we had to go for game. But, yeah, just a little unfortunate. Yeah, it seems winnable, right? 8K was too small for on-helm Epo. Maybe. I sincerely think that based on the counter that they had in their hand anyways, we lost no matter what. But there definitely were some better numbers. I think 8 and then 10, 11 was probably just better. I think that was just better numbers. I don't think we played the right numbers, but I also, I mean, even if this whiffed, even if this was like Gum Gum Giant, they had, because they did this one first, they had, again, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and our attacks were 10 and 11 anyways. So we were out of luck, unfortunately. Not being able to get rid of the Sanji Pudding earlier, I think really was tough for us. Oh well. I think we have to go second in that matchup, because Helmepo on curve solved a lot of those issues, I think, as well. It was close. I do think it was. I do think it's a little silly that it's power capped, but it's fine. All right, here we go. All right. We lost the dice roll again. Play it, done Mole Pistol. Yeah, I could see that card being good too. It's just like it's tough to. I mean, on Tendon you can do Mole Pistol Helmeppo, but it's tough. A bit of a slow start, but it's fine. At least we have our Helmeppo Kobie combo. That's fine. So it's already like we've already been streaming for like 2 hours. I might be done soonish. We'll see. I got the boat. Not that it really matters in this matchup. I've been liking this deck more than I thought I would, though. I can definitely see why people are want to make this deck work. What are we doing next turn? Honestly, like using Peacock. Or we could also use Sengoku and then like get these dead cards out of hand. I'll just say Sengoku. Peacock might have been like the better thing. Alright, cool. Good. Good. That's solid. We lose. Good. Good. I mean, sure. I mean, you can still, like, not make it whatever. Okay, jeez. We get it. The Mary is going. All right. All right. Unironically. So this is kind of interesting. I think actively our best play is to do this. Find a 2K, sure. And then I think we play out Hina, and we use Hina's effect, trashing this to put this here. Just so like we can kind of like maximize our pressure on the board next turn. Because next turn, like, we can Helmeppo, and then, like, we can, like, really make sure that Kobie, like, tries to pressure one of these Sanji puddings. And then, like, Helmeppo can do the same. Because, spoilers, yeah, they're going to play another Sanji pudding. Surprising literally no one. Least of all me. Why the Sanji pudding hate? It's not hate. It's just acceptance that they're a better player than I am. Tony Choppa. Very nice. I think we just have to go face, if I'm being honest. Because we're not getting rid of these 7Ks anyways. Okay, cool. They've hit 2 triggers out of life. Oh, we did that order wrong. Whoops. I forgot this only can attack these guys. Oh well. We could have played that to make Kobe go to to trash instead. It's not a huge deal, but obviously it makes a bit of a difference. Also, we didn't use Hina's effect. Like a dummy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Another dummy move. Sure. To use maybe it was better to do that. That could have been definitely better. Just so like we could pressure something better. Yeah. Maybe you're right. All right, how big do you want to make it? Oh, just 7. Okay. Call me crazy. I think they just lost. I think they just lost, right? Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe not. That's crazy. We should not have won that one. Why not Kobe effect on brand new so it can kill? Yeah. I should have done it differently. You're 100% correct. I should have used it on brand new because it can be up to one of your characters. Well, it could be characters too. I mean, it always has to be leader, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For some reason, I thought this was only like sword characters or leaders too. So that's on me. That turn could have been better, for sure. For sure. Giant might have been off the life. Yeah. I won't promise perfect gameplay at all. Even there are honestly like very few decks where I'm like, this is somewhat good gameplay. It's like Marco sometimes, and then like, I mean, play a little bit of Nami. Apparently this matchup has only happened 12 times on ranked, and Kobie has only won 1. Which is wild to me. This hand is okay to keep, I think, though. I think we just use Sengoku to find cards. I mean, you can peacock into... I think Sengoku first, because if we find... the blocker, we use it. Nope. We saw a lot of dead cards in hand. Okay. You know, sure. I don't love doing that, but we have to. I think we need to search for... I think we kind of have to search for a blocker, if I'm being honest. So otherwise we play Hina. I mean, Hina's not like bad. I think we need to search for blocker. 1, 2. Cool, we found it. Luckily, we've half of our deck. Oh, come on. Neko Mamushi off the crack like that? That's crazy. Do we have a Kobie in there yet? We do. Any of them made another one? Probably. I don't know if we're going to use Hibari ever. It's probably better to play 8-drop here. Play it over this. This card. This card, I'll just attack into that. 1 and 2. That one gets the boost. Okay. Sure. I mean, I guess we should have bumped this up. Oh, okay. Nasty. We might lose. Oh, they're going for board? Okay. If we find Helmeppo, we're fine. That Hody on board is kind of nasty, though. It makes me kind of think they have another one in hand. Okay. This card can only do this. Oh. Gross. Alright. Is that better? I don't know. Like, you still have to, like, this attack has to go through. I mean, just a simple 2K. Boy. Sure. I hate having to do this, but it's probably the play. Please stop. Please. Oh, no. Oh, no. We can become a 7K leader, though. They don't play beige, right? Sure. Too bad. Too bad. They played like 4 Kiko Nojus that game, which is a lot. I think we played pretty close. We were pretty close. I think we were pretty close to getting there. Obviously, if we had like one more 1K. Thank you. Though it ain't mine. I think we could have won that game with like slightly like. I mean, Izo using the effect is not too crazy. You needed what? One more 2K? It's tough to say. Yeah. It does seem a little tougher. Because they like the fact that it's just a deck that can use Hody is like already like kind of scary. Right. And the fact that we have like no like Kiko Noju is kind of tricky for us and a bunch of other things. I've lost the dice roll 4 games in a row. Batsu, please. We're gonna go first. We have a blocker, so that's probably good enough. We'll start with blocker. GL but no HF. They got Kuma. Okay, so they have a way to get rid of that. Probably this. Don't likely take it anyways. Surprise! We got another one. They did the wrong order. We don't have our Kobie combo online, so we might just lose because of that. I know they have Kuma in hand, but we'll see. I suppose. I believe it's still worth. They might lose next turn, which is really funny. Like, unironically. Alright, they'll give these 3 the boost. Play out like Karasu or something. Oh, they're gonna play Kuma? Sure. I mean, double removal is great, but like, what if I just go like casually 7 Dawn. What if I just go for game next turn? I mean, they could have some 2Ks left. Sure. 7, then 8. Okay, top deck Helmeppo. No. All right. Our hand's pretty stinky. I'll be honest. It's probably not enough, but if not, we can kind of like go for board, kind of. There's no way. There's no way. GG. Last card in life, Emporio? Or are they saved from a 2K? Okay. Okay. That makes way more sense. Because I'm like, there's no way they chance it off that. Yeah, if we had Helmeppo, we were in a way better spot. I think we could have removed a couple bodies off board. But without that. I had that? How? I mean, so the other way is like they discard 2 cards in their hand. They have 2 2Ks left. The fact that they had 4 2Ks in hand is a little bit ridiculous, right? But otherwise, then we had 6 Dawn to work with, so we'd play out Hina. Oh, but it's only our sword type characters. So it has to be like very good, which is brutal. Yeah, we can't, like, it had to be like that. It's either that or find Helmeppo, which we didn't. But also, like, that matchup's really dependent on us going second. And we've lost, like, every dice roll we've had in the last 5 games. Took out Robin. I've been liking Robin. I know a lot of people don't like the card, but it's great against green-purple specifically. But if that deck's not going to be as around as people are expecting, that's fair. That is fair. All right, I've probably got a couple more games in me. We've been live for like a little bit over 2 hours. It's going to be a shorter one today. I just have things to do, and we started a little bit late, so I do apologize. This week in particular is going to be likely less One Piece content, but we'll be... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That's why nothing was happening. Whoops. I do agree. I understand why Betty's in the game. It just doesn't, it's not like my playstyle. I'm not a big fan of, again, I don't like losing against it. Is that crazy to say? Just brutal. Just a brutal deck. Again, we lost. Why? Why can we not win a dice roll? That'd be like so kind to go second, you know, every once in a while. I mean, I get it, but like, please let me go like first every once in a while. 1, 2. Okay, I mean, we still don't have helm echo. It's fine. We're on the right screen, right? Yeah, we are. We still don't have helm echo. We still don't have helm echo? No, we'll find helm echo. We still don't have helm echo? Excuse me? We've gone through like half of our deck at this point, and we still do not have the 6. That's insane. Yeah, here, sure. Yeah, helm echo? Still no helm echo. That's crazy. There he is. There he is. There he is. Something besides the searcher would be cool. You would think. You would think that would be the case. Have we found an 8-drop Kobie yet? We have. We're good. Though we've only found, I think, 1 copy of him. Sanji pudding. Crazy. We'll trash this. That over here. So here's where it like kind of stinks. I think we have to do it like this. We only have 1 copy. We have to do this first, so it's back in there. Another Sanji pudding. I've heard that card is really good. All right. I think just playing out another one of these is probably for the best. Let me just discard this. We play this out. This can attack active things. There, use card action. Sure. Boost that. This is the one we just played out, so 7k there. Go 8 there. No Giant. Wow. Do they think they can go for game? Against me? Mr. 6K Kobie? There's no shots. Sanji? Sanji. 7 cost Sanji. My goodness. My goodness. What numbers they got? I mean, Sanji can also attack. Probably should just do 1-2K to get out. Please go for face. Alright. We shouldn't. I can't believe we got hit by a Sanji. Very insulting. Oh boy. Oh. I mean, don't matter, right? Sanji. I don't think the card's bad. I know I'm like joking about it a lot, but card's good. What can I say? They also played 3 Sanji puddings on me. Sure. I mean, yeah. They had 3 giants in hand. That's crazy. We're never winning. GG's. If they had like a Navy version of Raise Max, I would definitely play that card in the deck. Can I please win the dice roll though? That would be amazing. If we could win, like we've lost every dice roll for the last 5 games. I feel like the majority, like of the 8 games we played on ranked, I think the majority of them we've lost the dice roll. I would love to win the dice roll. Oh, there he is. Do you guys want to see what a corgi looks like, real quick? Look at this guy. Look at this long dog. Look how long he is. Oh, he's a long guy. Hello. Oh yeah. Ah! Oh, big stretch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hello. Hello, Mr. Corgi. There it is. How you feeling, Cornelius? I'm okay, thank you. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. Apparently this matchup sucks, but hey, we won the dice roll. All right, we're getting there. We can go greedier. We went greedier. I think it's moderately likely Giant's gonna get hit. I think the best it might warrant like a limiting to 1. You know what I'm saying? Even though they haven't like historically liked doing that. All right. Oh. Yeah, we got our combo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, big doggo. Big doggo. This is probably going to be my last game. Do you need another card in your trash? Yeah, probably. Zorro. I need that 2K. Has to be a character though. A little bit too bad. It's probably just better. Hibari next turn is gonna be kind of nice. Especially if they play Bond play. Oh. They didn't play Bond play. That's too bad. 27 gone. If they just attack with that, they have Bond. Even bigger, ouchie, yeah. Need Hina in this matchup? I'm sure. I'm sure we do. I'm sure we do. Probably should have grabbed it. Oh well. Next turn's gonna go kind of crazy though, yeah? Alright, I mean, we could have used Kobie with Helmeppo, but I think just establishing Hibari is just better. Tell me I'm crazy, but I think that's just better. Sure. Sure. Add Hibari to the bottom of her life. Oh, we use the card action. Save it. Alright. We'll pop this. We'll give it to Hibari. Play Helmeppo. Trashing Kobie. Playing Kobie over the Sengoku. Gives it to this. Or, sorry, to himself. 9-9. We'll go 6. Here. We'll go 8 here. We'll use Peacock for 1 to help us find another Helmeppo. I guess we'll find this. And then we will play... I mean, do we need to play another Ripper? I don't think so. I think this just is better right now. And we found another Helmeppo. Not too bad. Alright, we have protection on battle. 6k leader. We're in like an okay spot. You just immediately use the block here. I will give that a 2k, which will be this one. And use cat card. Sure. 10 here. Go 6 here. Go 8 here. Man, one cost blockers are dumb sometimes, huh? Maybe we should have let that one go. Oh yeah, Cornelius. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Poor puppy boy. Let's just go for it. I mean, they can play like another Lin. Kind of stinks. Because then they can just go for game afterwards. Eight. They disconnected. 8 plus 7, 15. So we do a 7 and 8. Unless they knew like the cards in their hand, the top of their deck were just trash. I think we won, right? Because one was God Thread, the other one, and then we would go with 7 Dawn here. Again, 8 plus 7 is 15. So we go 7 and 8. So unless like the top 2 cards of their deck were trash, we won that, right? All right, we have a positive win rate. Do we dare? Do we dare for the 60% win rate? Yeah, we do. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. We'll try to go 60%. We'll try to go 5 and 5. All right, Cornelius wants down. Here you go. Good boy. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. What? What are you looking at? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Oh, I get to choose to go second? That's crazy. And we have a mediocre start? That's crazy. All right. We just need to spend all of our energy to try to find our guy. That is one of our guys. I believe I take that. If we don't find our guy, I'll be very cross. Very cross. Okay. Definitely this one, and I guess this one. I still have not found our guy. 1, 2. Still haven't found our guy. That's crazy. There's no Kobies in the top half of my deck. That's too bad. We still get to play Hibari next turn, but... Kobie here would have been way better. Alright, this is going to be Kobie, right? Nope. There he is. So only like, I mean, I think we still do it, right? Yeah. Boop, boop. Sanji? Why is everyone playing Sanji today? That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright. No Luffy Taro. We're feeling alright. Down to 6 so they can attack with Frankie and get the boost. I will give them... It kind of... This only plays cross cards, which this doesn't count. I mean, because we can do like Doll to really make sure we get rid of Sanji Pudding if they attack with it. But... Nah. Give you a 2K. I will give you a 2K. Chopper, huh? I guess we first start with this, right? If this finds Kobie, we play Kobie off of Helmeppo. Another one. Who do you want to attack active? This card can only attack... I think this Helmeppo, because like we need to do that anyways. Right? Like this card is... I mean, this actually... That can still trade for board, right? So I think it's actually just brand new. Right? Nine here, use card effect. 1, 2. And they giant out. This one can only attack there anyways. All right. And then I think this is probably the cleanest way. Give me 2/1 if they want, but then they have like no cards in hand. Nice. All right, not too shabby. 6K leader, 2 7Ks on board. Oh, okay. I guess I could have used this, right? I could have played this first. And then, like, made it so... Yeah, that could have been cute. Yeah, that might have been a good play. That might have been better. Would have been dirty, yeah. They're like, why? Why is this happening to me? I think we need to hit them with Is this going to be their biggest attack for the turn? Just in case. It helps us get like better numbers for defense, which it did. No way. I'm not convinced we can win this next turn. Is that outrageous? Is that outrageous to say? I think it's just safer with the amount of 2Ks and stuff we have in hand that we just decide that we can't lose. Tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, just, I guess, first. Did we play a blocker? I don't think so. Yeah, that matchup's way better when we go second, huh? Yeah, Prince for Chopper, yeah, I agree. That could be, like, really nasty. Could be really, really nasty. All right. Hey, we ended up going 6 and 4. Not too bad. Hina, I think 4 copies of Hina is probably too much. I'd probably put it down to 3. I never found a time where I wanted to play Rosie, but that doesn't mean the card is bad. Doll, I also just like never found a reason to play it. I do agree like it can be a good blocker for trading, but it just seems like a little bit slow for what you're wanting to do, right? Go for the 63.6363. Yeah, no, I'm fine. Wouldn't it be like? Yeah, it would be. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, it's 9 times 7 approximately. Yeah, I have Pistol or Sengoku. I think that's fair. I do really like the idea of Sengoku. I don't know if it's good in practice, but the fact that like it can be a good value play. I just don't know, like, is Helmeppo like ever... Helmeppo's just like the card you always want to set up first, right? There are some like weird turns where like you can Helmeppo into Bogard, but without like even having like Sengoku into... like it has to be Sengoku into Hina, right? Which is fine, especially since you can get the Dawn back with Hina. But like putting Hina into your trash is kind of expensive sometimes. It's tough. It's tough. But yeah, I think Doll at like 2 copies is fine. Bogard, like, is just a 2K that just didn't really do anything. Like we just had, right? I think there's definitely room for like tech options if you want them. It's just tough when... Like, I kind of unironically think like Otama could be put in the deck. Or if there's like a Navy card that did the same thing as Otama, that'd be good. It's just fine. Yeah, you can always pitch with the 1 cost. That's 1 cost only pitches Black Navy cards. So not really. Unless you mean Hina. Like Hina, yeah, you can always pitch with that. That's fair. It's fair. So I think, like, honestly, like I'd probably bump up to like 3 copies of Hibari, 7 cost in Hina. Yeah, right. Like that's fine. When's the Enel only stream? It was winter of 2024. As in like January 2024. New 4 cost Kuzan. That card can be good, right? So like the idea with this Kuzan is that what? You play it, you trash 3, and then up to 1 of your Navy type characters can also attack 8 active characters. So what you can do is you can play Hibari afterwards, and then you can do the thing, and right, or like you can have it like double. Like if you have this on 4 and it doesn't get removed, you can have the play where, like it might be better than Doll, like unironically. I just never found a reason to play Doll. It might be better than Donkey Hote Resonante. It just feels bad because like on like that Dawn amount, like you need to. Sometimes I think you have to play a couple copies of Kuzan though, because you need to be able to set up like your Helmeppo plays, and this helps you set up and gets like removal. But just the fact that like if you're doing nothing else, if I was to, okay, this is the build, right? This isn't even my build, but if I was to change, let me just export and save for the Twitter post after the stream. If I was to play this deck again and do some changing, I would probably try something. I'd probably try out Kuzan, to be honest, and then maybe 2 copies of Sengoku, because like you can. Sengoku into Kuzan into letting you attack something active can be good. Having just like another blocker's fine. We have too many cards already. How many 2Ks do we have? 12? What cards can we take out? Going down to this. I don't... Let me just look. Orso's like not a bad card. Is X-Drake, dude? Okay, isn't there like another X-Drake people were talking about? Oh, the red one, right? No. I think we have to like max out on copies of Very Good, and then we have 8 2Ks. We can like play 2 copies of X-Drake, because that is something also we can play off Helmeppo. But I feel like if that's our play, like that's just like worst case scenario a lot of the time. I do think we need 2 more 2Ks though. It can be Groose again. That's fine. But I think, honestly, I think X-Drake's probably just better, right? Yeah, red X-Drake. Yeah. Like, Groose is cool. I won't deny how cool this card is. But I think X-Drake's probably better. Ooh, Borsalino? Borsalino? I would kind of want to sneak 2 copies of this card in. Main reason being, here, we'll take out 1 Kuzan and 1... Don't make fun of me. 1 brand new. With the reasoning being, like, this card can just be... If we're playing against, like, blue-purple Luffy, we can play Borsalino on 3. And then, like, we can attack into them. Or if they played it on 3, we can play Borsalino on 4 and then have, like, 6k attack into their dude, right? Remove 1 Hina. I could also do that. I think this would probably be... This could probably be fine. It does think that we don't have, like, that much removal. I don't know about Sengoku. This card could just be bad. It's just, like, really tempting to play the card. Especially, like, I think it's a real cool play. It doesn't mean it's good, but a cool play where we can play Kuzan, and then we use the effect to use it. Also, like, unironically, it might... I think there's, like, a situation, like, we start playing Rebecca. Because you can still, like, Rebecca, draw Helmeppo off of trash, and then use Helmeppo on 10. That might just be, like, good enough. I know it's, like, a little expensive. Right, but there's nothing stopping you from doing a play like that, right? Like that seems like it has potential to be good. Because again, like Rebecca Helmeppo recycle into playing Helmeppo to get the cycle and then play 8-drop. Because blocker 6k leader and double attack in the same turn, that goes kind of hard. I would highly consider trying that play. So maybe instead of Borsalino Sengoku, you just play Rebecca. That could be good, unironically. And do we have any like good 3 cost? Particularly good 3 cost if loading. We got Tashigi. Alright, this card's silly. We've got Garp. But there's nothing in this. We've got Chopper. We've got Smoker. We've got Nami. Nami's cool. Nami's interesting. Any other like good 3 cost though? Not particularly, right? It would literally just play like a brand new from hand, right? RA, because it only plays black cards, cost 3 or less. I don't know. I think Rebecca could be good. I think Rebecca could be good. Yeah, Rebecca grab 6 cost can be really good. After image, yeah, no after image technique, no power burst. Power burst is the name of the card that you're trying to make fun of. If you're trying to like cite the old text of Dragon Ball Masters, at least get the right card. Power burst got printed like 12 times. No ways you can't remember Power burst. All right. But yeah, I think this deck is fun. This definitely has piqued my interest for future. But yeah, I do. You do run out of resources eventually, which is kind of scary. The fact that you don't have like a lot of like guaranteed removal is kind of scary too. Like you can make your opponent make some really bad value trades, but like if they still have their 6 costs on the board, right, you lose. So yeah, no. Need that PRB of Kobie. That is true. That Kobie will be nice. I think that can be a good add to the deck. Yeah, it's a 4K on your opponent's turn, but like if your leader has Navy type. Yeah, and it's sword too. So also, like if you already have an 8-drop Kobie on the turn, like you can, when attacking, use this effect, and then the other one, if it survived, and then you get to be an 8K leader. But yeah, this card's obviously really good, right? So maybe when we get that in like August, September, it'll be kind of good. I think it's actually August. August is when we get this card. It's like the events after the newly announced Kobie from PRB2. Maybe that's what you... Oh, you said PRB, not promo. Sorry, I saw the letters P and R and then I stopped reading. My bad. All right, we're done for the day. I'm sorry that we started late and we're ending on time, but that's just gonna have to be how it is. Last thing. So we are playing a little bit less One Piece today this week, just because there's a lot going on. I'll be at Anime Expo on Thursday, and I'll be at the Dodgers game hopefully afterwards, and hopefully I'll get my dealios. If you're gonna be at the Dodger game, let me know. No guarantees on finding anyone. It's gonna be a mess, and an Anime Expo. But if you do see me, make sure to say hi. I'll have a couple Eggman stickers on me, so you guys can say hi, and we can give those out. Tuesday, tomorrow, we're going to be doing some some SBO1 testing for Fusion World. So pretty much all the new leaders and leaders got support. We're going to be doing that. So that will be tomorrow. Wednesday, we're going to have Wednesday Night One Piece. Thursday, we're not going to stream at all. And then Friday, we're going to be, assuming that I get Gundam product, which I'm hoping I do, we'll do some Star Deck battles, and I'll probably do like a Star Deck opening. And also, hopefully I get the... I really want this accessory set. I've only known that this has existed for a couple days, but I don't know what I would do without it. So hopefully we get that. Anyways, we're going to raid Renenene. I don't know if I put enough nays in there, but looks like they're doing some Ace and Newgate testing. Make sure to send some love. Hit that follow over there. Am I followed? I think it is. Why is my follow button not popping up? There it is. All right. I'm pretty sure I'm followed. We are. Good. All right. Join the raid. Let them know where you all came from. I'll see you guys tomorrow, because you guys will be here for Fusion World testing. Right. I don't have to remind you guys. You guys love Fusion World almost as much as I do. It's very close, but I know you guys do. Join the raid. So you should see some Corgi modes over there. Make sure to check out the website for data from this past weekend. Buy some Eggman dice. It's free to order after you pay the price of the thing, right? That's a pretty good deal. I think you'll find that deal pretty comparable to anywhere else on the internet. So that's going to be it. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.